Hello and welcome to the Fix-It Shed. So over the winter, this car's battery was a little iffy. I had to throw it on the charger a couple of times, but I wasn't driving it very much. So I drove it consistently for 3 or 4 weeks and it seemed to be fine, so I just let it go. Of course, the other night, when I was leaving work, I left the lights on without the engine running for just a couple of minutes, and that killed the battery. Luckily, I had one of these jump packs with me, so they're not a sponsor or anything. I bought this one off of eBay for around $42, I think. I've used it to start my own vehicle, and I've also used it to help others start theirs. So it's come in handy quite a few times. But I now think it's time to replace the battery in the car. So let's get started. First, let's get the bracket out of the way. Okay, so I put some rubber gloves on because this corrosion underneath here, you don't want to get that on your hands, on your clothing. You don't want to accidentally touch your eyes. So you just want to be as safe as you can and touch it as little as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the negative lead off, because negative goes right to the chassis. So pretty much all the metal under the hood here is going to be negative. So you don't want to take the positive off first, because if you have a wrench on here and you touch anything that's metal, it's going to arc. One thing to remember in newer cars is that once you disconnect the battery, your clock is going to reset and you're probably going to lose your presets on your radio. Okay, so and then once you have it loose, you want to try and take it and tuck it out of the way so that it can't touch the terminal anymore. So now there is no negative charge on the frame. So now I'm going to disconnect it from here. I'm going to leave the clamp on the battery for now. So now I'm going to mix up a solution of baking soda and water. Alright, I'm just going to use a screwdriver to pry this apart a little bit. Okay. And now I'm going to put that right into our baking soda solution. That cleaned off pretty nicely. So, yeah, can't really get in and see the end of the cables, but everything looks pretty good. I am going to dunk the end of that in there too. Just let that soak just a little bit. There. The brush end of my battery terminal cleaner. Clean the inside Make sure that it's nice and shiny so you get a good connection. That looks nice and clean in there. Now I'm going to put these back out of the way. And we can drop in the new battery. Take this protective cap off. And now on the battery cleaner, you want to use the post side cleaner. And you just slide it on and turn it, give it some turns. So, and now we're going to put these on in reverse order. Ugh. So I'm going to do the positive side first. Put the negative terminal on. A good tight connection. And we can put the battery hold down back on. Then I'm going to spray some battery terminal protector on. Keep them from corroding again. Looks good. And again, none of the products in this video were sponsors, so if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Take care. Now it's time to set the clock.